rainy days and Mondays. So.
Never gets you down.
All right, 21 minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. It is March 23rd, 2015. We're broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, where it is currently 67 degrees and raining. I think it was raining it was raining when I left this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Was it raining on your way in this morning?
Oh, yes, it was. It wasn't pouring as much as it was just drizzling when I came in.
Just enough to make it dangerous. Just enough to make the road slippery.
Yep, but everybody's real careful. A lot of traffic on the road. And
just enough to put your windshield wipers on.
Yep.
All right, we got a good show this morning. 7:35 this morning. Have you ever even thought about why, when you go to like a grocery store, there's wine and beer in the store, but a harder liquor is in a separate store?
Yeah, because they're not licensed for it. From what I understand.
And why aren't they licensed for it? Yeah, well, that's true. But why aren't they licensed for it?
I don't know.
They're not allowed to be.
I don't know. I just know it's not there.
And so our legislators up in Tallahassee are trying to pass a bill that would change that. They say, why do we have to have stores that want to sell liquor have to have a separate store? And I'm trying to think. Besides Publix, is there any grocery store that does this?
Walgreens, you could consider Walgreens a grocery store because they sell bread and
so they have to have a wall. So I don't know how heavy of a topic this is. I mean, the Ted Cruz story is probably a bigger story, but this is an interesting debate.
Yes.
And I don't know that I understand either side of this debate, but I want to tell you what it is. I'll tell you what the two sides are, and it is something that your elected officials are trying to work out. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Leave well enough alone. Maybe it's the position I take on this one. I don't know. But so we'll talk about that a little bit. I have no idea how far that debate's going to go. Of course, we'll bring up the whole Ted Cruz thing as well. But
yeah, because they card you in Publix. If you buy beer or wine, they still card you.
Yeah, but you got to go next door to their other store to get the harder.
Right.
And don't all of our experts on alcohol addictions and things like that, don't they all say that wine is really no different than like whiskey? Don't they all say that?
Oh, sure. You can get drunk on wine and beer.
Well, anyway,
so have accidents.
Hold down to those thoughts till 7:35. I want to do that after the bottom of the hour. News Bites, that's where we don't offer opinion. We simply read the news. We shorten it so that we can squeeze a bunch in a small period of time. And you've probably heard us do it, so I don't really need to explain it. And then the bright spot of every Monday morning is Bern Pareso. She comes in here and delights us, and she talks to us about health providers and health services in Marion County. Nibayu Abibi. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you for the pronunciation guy, by the way.
Yeah, it's from the Publicist.
That is the name of our guest coming on at 9:20. Nibayu Abibi is the presenter at the 12th Annual World Health Care Congress and Senior Director of Health and Wellbeing at Sodexo, speaking about, the importance of taking a community-based, consumer-centered approach to improving employee health and curbing rising healthcare costs. There you go.
Yep.
We're going to get that in. It's going to take 10 minutes just to read the name and the subject. So.
Exactly.
9:35 in the studio. We have a packed house during that segment this morning. We're going to talk about April. The month of April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, and we have some of the folks in Ocala that do wonderful work with children who have unfortunately been subjected to this. They are from Kimberly's. It used to be Kimberly's Cottage. Now it is Kimberly's Center, right?
Yes.
Is somebody saying it right?
Yep. Some of them are from Kimberly Center, and some of them are from the Department of Children and Families and Kids Central.
Some of the names look familiar to
Devereaux.
me. So Dawn Westgate, Angie Dietrich, Jennifer Clark, Nicole Polchini Mason, Dee Dee Banks, Cynthia Graham, and Monica Bryant. They are the guests scheduled for that slot. 10:05 this morning, Matt Gibbs will be here. An easy to pronounce name, a guy who fixes my car and your car and your mother's car and Ronnie's car and everybody's car.
Yep.
Joe and Dan.
Everybody's car.
Matt will be here answering questions about cars. Plus, I love Matt's segment because we kind of go all over the world with discussions. We don't always stick to car topics.
No, it's very
But you know what it is?
eclectic.
When you're in a car, what happens? You talk about everything.
That's right.
The conversation in a car, right?
Exactly.
Delsa Darlene is the founder of Kid Genius. I've been an admirer of her for a while now because of what she's done. She has an autistic son.
Yes.
Am I right? And she's talking about Autism Awareness Day, which is April 2nd, my father's birthday.
Yep.
Mitchell Moffett and Greg Brown at 11:05. They are the co-founders of ASAP Science. This is cool. I love science. ASAP Science is a YouTube channel. They answer the world's weirdest questions.
Yep, and it's also a book, so that's pretty cool.
So there you go. Fun with Joe today. Are you ready for this? Fun with Joe? Get out your air guitar.
Nice.
Because I'm going to play some iconic guitar lead solos that were in some of rock music's most famous songs. For those of you who are the big band fans, you're probably going to say, ay, 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 ay. But, you know, if you like rock music, you're going to like this kind of stuff.
I love it.
So you get a point if you tell me what song it's from, and you'll get another point if you tell me who the artist, group, whatever is. Okay, all right. Although don't try to tell me who the guitar player is, because in some cases I'm not really sure myself. So.
You never know.
So that's fun with Joe. And when Galen Unald is on the phone, another fun topic. He'll be on at 8:05 or so. And you know, if you have chosen a career in the culinary arts. And you find yourself in the kitchen, and there's another person in the kitchen that's kind of hot. It gets hot in the kitchen.
Yes, it does.
So you might need to know a great pickup line for you to get to know that person in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
So this is exactly what I have. I have culinary pickup lines.
Nice.
It's a funny topic.
It's a nice
It's a weird topic. But anyway, that's what we're going to do with Galen Unald this morning. All right, so those are the things. Right? That's everything. Did I miss anything? So this weekend, I want to tell you what we did for those of you who want to know. First of all, Robin and I are involved in another Kiss the Horse for Literacy campaign. I can't mention it enough because I want you to help us. And the way you help us is fun.
Yep.
The way you help us is you just ask us to show up at your event, and we will play music. Now, we're not going to play lead guitar solos.
No.
I could give it a shot.
You would be good at it.
I don't know. I wouldn't be good at it. But I have an accordion, so I won't even bring my guitar. I won't even bring my guitar.
No, it stays home with this.
Robin will bring her mandolin. I will bring my accordion, and we'll just have an oompa surprise. You can ask us to do this for somebody who doesn't expect it.
Exactly.
We'll just show up, and they'll go, "What is this?" And then it'll be all fun. We can do the chicken dance. We can do the romantic French things and the Italian things.
Yeah, and we won't be there long. So
or the goofy polkas. Or we can be there long if you want us to be.
Yes.
So we did a couple of them this past weekend, and one of them was the sweetest thing. And it really wasn't an oompa surprise. It was just a sweet opportunity for us to contribute to a wonderful event. And a heart-touching one. There's a lady, and her name is Tony, and I'm sorry, Joey. I'm sorry, Robin. And I don't really know her, but she is a hospice nurse and also a hospice patient. And so she had a request to ride a motorcycle, and Joe Niles, for the first time, she's never ridden a motorcycle. So Joe Niles, everybody knows Joe, is a great motorcycle rider in town, and he's Santa Claus in the winter. And
yeah, and
anyway, so he sent me a message Saturday morning saying, "Hey, if you guys can show up, that would be awesome." And so we did.
Yeah.
And we were able to meet her real briefly and her fiance, and it's just heart touching, you know. Filling in her bucket list. The Star Banner showed up, did a nice piece on her, which is awesome.
Yep, it's in the
You guys who ride motorcycles, you're outstanding. I don't know. One guy was saying, "I don't know how you play all those buttons on the accordion." I said, "I don't know how you ride that motorcycle. I have no idea how you do that." We'll take a little break, and we'll be right back. We'll do a little small talk after we're done, because we didn't really finish here. We'll be back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Steve Rappaport, the first high-profile Republican to enter the race.
It's going to take a new generation of courageous conservatives to help make America great again.
Senator Ted Cruz of Texas kicking off his 2016 White House bid with a video message on Twitter. A formal announcement will come later today. The U.S. and Iran have about a week left to reach the framework for a nuclear agreement.
There are a number of things that the United States has available to it to prevent Iran from getting a bomb.
CIA Director John Brennan on Fox News.